Live at 5, it's Offer Review, and I just wanted to say before we start getting into it, I'm pretty excited about the Sharon Carter event campaign that is coming up here in the next couple of days because they're going to overlap it with the OG costume for Captain America, where there's two versions of it. There's one with the circle with the ears, and then also there's the triangular one also. So it looks like it's going to be similar to like, I guess it was the Phyla event. I can't remember. Phyla event where it was also stacked on top with the milestones for the Vote for Loki costume. So it was like, it's great because like Sharon Carter is an event campaign character, right? And then they're going to add milestones on top of it for the Captain America costume. I was a huge fan of that with the Vote for Loki. It was great. Yes. Some of the, there's been some things that have been really good lately, and I'm going to talk about it. Like, the game is not all bad. There's a lot of good things coming up, but we're going to talk about some bad, and then we're going to talk about some good. One of the good things that's happening right now for sure is this Captain America event that's starting in the next couple of days. Check the events tab. Also, implementation of Blue's ISO is by far the worst decision, and I agree with this post 100%, as players usually get more enjoyment by playing with their friends or being competitive. To maximize fun, they do both of these by locking in Blue ISO behind Doom Raid. Some players are now have to choose between leaving their friends behind to be more competitive or lose the competitive edge. Scenario includes 24 lifeline friends. You have to kick 3-4 of your casual friends. Or they're hardcore but free to play because they aren't ready for the Doom Raid. Yeah, this has created a lot of unnecessary chaos inside of alliances. Implementation of Blue ISO, I think, is one of the worst things they did. And the things that they did to correct the problems from the last patch in this patch should have implemented then, and it wouldn't have been as painful for sure. Secondly, I want to say that I really related. Big shout out to Big Ben 8080 for that post right there, and then also right here for Nolatron. I actually love this game, and this post made me smile. Normally I go to Reddit for salt, and I read that how much this guy's loving the game, right? And I just want to say this. I have been playing Marvel Future Revolution a lot, and I've learned two things by playing Marvel Future Revolution. And before I get into those two things, I'm going to say I'm not quitting Marvel Strike Force or anything like that. No. One thing I've learned from playing Marvel Revolution is this. The attention to detail and the quality of the build and the depth and the scale and what's possible in a mobile game is mind blown. They're doing it right over there. The South Koreans are doing some amazing work when it comes to mobile titles. And it makes me really sad that we don't have that type of system and care and attention to detail, even like on the costume system that they have Marvel Future Revolution, that we it makes me wonder how good Marvel Strike Force could be, right? Like, and then the second thing I learned is that I really like this game. I love Marvel Strike Force. I love turn-based hero collector games. It's my style of game. I love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I loved this game here. In some ways, I like Dragon Champions. In some ways, I like Raid Shadow Legends. I love Marvel Strike Force because it's Marvel, and I just love it, right? So that's the two things I've learned by playing Marvel Future Revolution is that I think there's a ton more things that can make this game a lot better, but I love this game. Secondly, can we add 2 more slots to the Red Star store to make it even? Yeah. Thank you for posting this. Karma is dead. This just kind of drives me crazy, right? Why can't we have 2 more things here? And Phyla was added. I pulled Phyla yesterday. I was pretty excited about that. And then also someone in my chat, I'm sorry, I want you to shout you out, but someone said, boy, this thumbnail has not updated well. This is a video from 7 months ago. Worst characters in the game. And I think this is, in general, if you're watching a video, check the date of the video to make sure if the information is accurate. Check the date of this video. You know what I mean? And that's why I've been saying lately in my offer reviews, check the events tab, because things change constantly. Now, let's take a look at this offer right here. And this offer right here is a 6 red star draft controller, but it's a guaranteed 6 red. And if you click the tap more here for information, we've got a list of the characters that are in here. It's not all the controllers. It is, you can't see it here, but Hela, Emma, Zemo, Domino, Taskmaster, Swarm, Mysterio, Karnak, Coulson, and Venom. So for me, I'm not going to buy this because let's say let's say there's 4 characters I really like in this list, or 5 characters I really like in this. I really like Hela, I really like Emma Frost, I really like Zemo, I really like Taskmaster, and I really like Venom, right? But I've already got like 6 reds on Hela, Emma, and Zemo. So it's like, wow, I don't know. And then I for sure would not be thrilled if I pulled a 6 red on Karnak. So this is not the worst deal. Take a look at your roster and what you want. Someone else pointed out to me is like, what's the point of this? We can't even get yellow stars on Emma. Well, apparently that's going to be coming soon. The milestone orbs are going to be changing soon, and Emma should be available there. So this offer is not going to be for everyone. I'm somewhat indifferent towards it myself. I'm not going to be buying it because largely the high value characters in this orb are ones that I already have at 6 red, which would be Hela, Emma, and Zemo. Anyways, there's other characters in there that are great also, by the way. Not all. The only one that I really dislike a lot, it would be Karnak. I think Karnak is universally hated. All right, let's move on. Resource calendar for 3 days. Yes. 100,000 gold, 100 power cores, and 100 purple training materials. And 99 cents is actually, 100 power cores is actually cost more than 99 cents. And so the gold and the training materials are on top of that. So we're going to pick this up. And I'm using Amazon coins where you can save up to 20% off of your in-app purchases. Amazon coins. Link to that is in the description. I'm sponsored by Amazon coins. So anything that you buy on Amazon for 24 hours by clicking my affiliate link, I do get credit for it, even if it's not Amazon coins. If you just buy toilet paper on Amazon, I get credit for your toilet paper or your trash cans. I don't know. Whatever you buy on Amazon. I have no idea. Anyways, let's move on. We picked that up there. Okay, next. I'm going to keep going down the list. We got a lot of stuff here that are of interest. Right here, extraordinary energy bundle. It was pointed out to me that, thank you, we got it all right there. I guess day 1 is the power materials, day 2 is power cores, day 3 is the gold. Okay, thank you very much. Extraordinary energy bundle. Here's the, I value energy right here at $5, and I value that at $2, and I value that at 50 cents. So overall, this has a $7.50 boomer buck valuation. I don't really place much value on these right here myself. They do have some value, but not a ton of value. Also, right now we've got double drops for city heroes. 2 times 0 is still 0. Now, for some reason, Multiple Man is not getting double drops, and he's a city hero. I've reported that to developers. Maybe that'll get fixed, or maybe they'll just specifically spell out which characters get double drops. But I checked. Multiple Man is not getting double drops, and he's a city hero. Let's move on. Super Spy Orb Offer. Okay, so I've been playing this team in the 4.3 raids with Sam Cap, Kestrel, Sharon Carter, and Night Nurse, and somebody else, and Nick Fury, right? And I got to tell you, the thing that I like the most about this team is the offense up that her passive gives to Kestrel. I mean, there was a situation where Kestrel was pinging people for, I don't know how it happened, but like 300,000 damage. Pretty consistently is pinging people for 269,000 damage. Boy, what this team, what she does and what Sam Cap does is just makes Kestrel even more broken, specifically in skill raids. That being said, she's an event campaign character, and I think that is the best way to acquire her. I think her event campaign starts tomorrow, the next day. Check the events tab, but that is going to be happening here soon. And I personally do the 50 core refreshes on these events, and I do what I got to do to get her up to 5 stars, just in case she's required for legendary unlock. But yeah, so far I've been enjoying the 2 of them together in the raids. It's quite amazing. Plus, Sam Cap, he has like crazy stats as far as health. I'm going to be using him as a tank in a team for war, so I took him to 14. She seems very much kit based, so I'm not going to really upgrade her until I have to. But and I haven't needed to do any T4s on her, and I did do striker on her. Sam Cap, I did skirmisher. Let's move on. All right, catalyst bundle trash. I value these at best, if I need them, 10 cents a piece. And this does not fall under 10 cents a piece, so I do not recommend this offer. Do what you got to do, however. But I typically almost, for the rest of my offer review today, I'm going to say that all the gear offers are trash, and any of the ISO 8, the green ISO 8, old school ions and orb bundles are pretty much trash now that the patch came out and that there was double amounts of offered inside of the campaign nodes. Also, there was a small patch today and it just said combat bug fixes. I have no details other than that as of right now. Let's keep moving on. Dark Dimension pack. Trash. Do what you got to do. I don't see the value in this. I mean, if you're in the Dark Dimension right now and you need to do this, this is fine, but I don't see the point of this at all. Let's move on. Captain America Sam Gold. All right, I'm going to sneeze here. Oh, it's the worst kind of sneeze. It's the tip of my brain. Oh my God, I was going to dab when I sneezed too. Missed it. All right. At best, this is worth $2 a piece, $6, and then we've got another $2 there. So there it was. I feel complete now. Oh boy, there was nothing worse than being on the edge of a sneeze. Don't they say that's like the closest to death that you have is when you sneeze or something? I don't know, some wives' tale probably. Anyways, $6 plus another $2, so that's $8 total in Boomer Bucks. So this is a C- offer. Do what you got to do. Not quite worth $10, but I do think they sell a ton of these. And this is the same valuation here. I value these orbs at $2 a piece, $6 plus another $2, $8 C- offer on $10. Do what you got to do. Trash again. This is 125 purple pieces, does not add up to 10 cents a piece. Plus, you probably don't need these at all. If you check probably inventory levels on these are pretty evenly and you need as far as needs, but always have an abundance of those. So really, it's only 100 pieces. Anyways, it's trash. Let's move on. More trash. This is garbage, especially with the origin, daily objective things like now. These pieces are no longer like super scarce with the new things. This is just garbage. Again, there's no way that you need all 4 of these pieces. You probably need these and don't need those or whatever. It's just not a good deal. Do what you got to do. I think that the best time to buy these is when they sell these for $1. 100 for $1 seems to be a more reasonable price. They have sold it for that price in the past. But again, do what you got to do. I want to assure you that this is a real bottleneck for a lot of people. The T3 purple materials, but it does go away eventually. Some point as you approach end game, you will have an abundance of these eventually someday. Let's move on. ISO 8 energy offer. Okay, so I mentioned earlier my valuations on these have dropped off quite a bit, but the amount of resources given per campaign energy now is doubled, both in the green ISOs and the green ions, and there's fragments. And they also doubled the amount of, that you can do per day on the 12s. That used to be 10, and now it is 20. So I used to value 1,000 energy at $5. Probably it's closer to $10, but I'm not sure what these fall in because their prices have dropped and down. I'm not going to buy this, but I could see people buying it. Let's move on. It's not a no-brainer to me, that's for sure. At best, I'm valuing red stars currently at $1.50 per red star. That's mostly just to get the T4, the Elite 4s out of them. And so this right here is 5 orbs at $1.50 a piece. Places it of value to me at $7.50. Not going to buy that. Trash. More trash. Golden bundle. This is a horrible deal. At best, I value these at $2 a piece. So that's $14 plus another $5, $19 total. Not even close to $35. Again, trash. Just because of how the green ISO economy changed drastically at the beginning of this patch, which is the best thing and part of this patch. Let's move on. And then exclusive training offer. So this is a bad deal compared to the SamCap offer. Basically, the SamCap offer was $10 for 6,000 fragments and 25. So this is in Boomer Bucks. This is worth $8, and that's maybe worth another $2, $3. So this is $11 in Boomer Bucks value for $20 US. No go. Bad offer. Not good. All right. Legacy One Orbs, I value these at 25 cents a piece. So at best, these right here is worth $1.25. There are a lot of great characters in this orb if you're trying to get bulk character shards. I think you can get Nebula, Night Nurse. There's a lot of great characters in there. Thor. But basically, they're the year 1 characters that were here on the release of launch. Endless Energy Bundle. Again, right now, there's double drops on City Heroes. 2 times 0 is 0. I value 3,000 energy at $15. I don't really think that this is worth $10. And the time to take advantage of this possibly is when there's some sort of special event for double drops. Check the events tab. And I believe right now, at the time of making this video, There was double drops on City Heroes. I'm going to have to pass on this. Let's move on. Orb Draft. This orb is going away because it's garbage. There was Data Mine yesterday suggested that we're going to be getting a new milestone orb, and that Emma will be in the milestone orb 2, and that probably will. The reason why I think they didn't get rid of this yet is that the old milestone, the OG milestone orbs, did award these fragments. I value the ability orbs at 10 cents. So I'm not going to buy this because I do not want to spend $1 on something that has very little to no value to me. Maybe 10 cents tops. Let's move on. Gold orb bundle, pretty much trash. At best, this is worth $2. Then we got 10 cents for a Blitz orb. Maybe that's worth another 40 cents. So we got $2.50. Not quite worth $5. Let's go. The pack of shame. Nope. All right. None of this stuff. No. Just none of this stuff down here has any value. Let's see if there is a 10 for 10. Is the 10 for 10 gone? No more 10 for 10. Oh, Scopely. Let's do the 10 for 10. All right. Mum drop is fixed. Okay, I'm getting word in chat that they changed the mum drop. Boy, they're really fast on that stuff. Fantastic. Boy, that didn't take long at all. Mum drop is fixed. Okay. Multiple man now is got 2x drops. Boy, it didn't take long. I reported that maybe like right before I started recording, maybe 10 minutes ago. Boy, they're fast today. All right, let's move on. What do we got here? We've got, at best, we value this at $1. So we got $4 for 45 Hawkeye shards. If you need it, I suppose it's fine. It's not a super exciting deal. It seems to me that they should be selling these for like $1 or $2. $5 is a little bit on the high side, but it's not terribly outrageous. We're going to skip over all the offers that we've already talked about. And I think, this is something interesting. I just want to point out Captain Sam Cap. Sam Cap is going to be a strike pass release similar to that of Polaris. So for me, because I'm Whaley, right? I'm Whaley in this game. I'm going to buy these offers until it feels like I'm going to be able to get him to 5 stars. I want to make sure I get him to 5 stars, just because I don't want to miss out on a legendary character, which is video opportunities for me and things like that. So if that is even a concern for you, I do think he's a stat beast character. I think he's going to have the second highest health pool in the game. Dial Up Danny has been dialing up the character stats on these characters ever since, Doom and Silver Surfer and Kestrel and Heroes for Hire, and now this team and Infinity Watch. I mean, the stats are just cranked all the way up, and he is definitely a stat beast. The only thing I'll say is if and when it comes time to build a skill raid team, I do believe that he's going to be part of the most optimal team. If you're not building a skill raid team today, I don't see the point, but in the future, this will allow you to skip over Red Guardian and maybe even Night Nurse as options. I think this is going to be a much better team, specifically with how well it works with Kestrel. It's amazing. Let's move on. And that's how you can get Emma. She's wallet farmable. Hey, how do you get Emma? I don't know. How do you get Emma? This is how you get Emma. Cash. All right. But there was a data mine yesterday that she's going to be introduced into the new milestone orbs next patch, I guess. I don't know. I don't see she's going to. So here's the way the symbiote SpiderMan works right now today. And this is how I believe she's going to work. We're just going to guess, but right now you have to open up 100 milestone orbs and you will get on average 24 and a half, about 25 symbiote Spider-Man shards. So I'm guessing that she's going to be in this new milestone 2 orb, and it'll probably have similar drop rates, but stay tuned. As soon as we have the actual data on how they're made available and how that's going to work, we're strictly working off a data mine, which is not an official announcement. But anyways, I'm not buying this. Anyways, I don't know. Mr. Sinister. Okay, here's the thing about Mr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister is a War Store character. He is awesome. Kestrel wrecks his face. Kestrel has made this guy almost useless in RTA anyways. Oh my god. He's kind of slow. But Mr. Sinister with Ghost carried me through this first 6 stages of Dark Dimension 4. This is one of my all-time favorite characters, and Kestrel just kind of, swept his leg. My god. Kestrel also swept Phoenix. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's move on. For a long time, I thought this guy was going to be the Thrawn of this game and that he was going to have a long shelf life, and Kestrel ended that theory. My god. Who's Kestrel? Congratulations to everybody that unlocked Phoenix this week. Cyclops. Do what you got to do on this. If you don't have Cyclops unlocked or Colossus unlocked, maybe you want to consider this offer. The 3 main members of the Phoenix team is going to be Cyclops, Colossus, and Phoenix. And then you can kind of plug and play your rest of your team from there on. Let's move on. Mercenary Team Bundle. Okay, so the idea here is that you get 500 character shards for $20, which in this game is a relatively good value. And this will help you get through the monthly Payday Event, where you can get, if you have the team, if you have 5 mercenaries at 7 stars, you can get through the event, and then monthly you get extra, that event recurs monthly, and you would get 2.4 million gold, something like that. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but 2.4 million gold once a month in that event once you've finished it. As far as playability, pretty much there's 2 characters in this team that have viability on defense and war, which is low priority overall. Merc Riot Guard and Merc Lieutenant. I don't get much use out of Korath currently, or these 2 ever. So it's kind of a weird, wonky team, if you will. But this might get you started on the Payday Event early. Bulk shards. At the end of the day, you're going to need 5 mercenaries at 7 stars to max out the event. Anyways, it is what it is. Okay, let's move on. Relatively good value. Marvel Strike Force, hard to get that many character shards. 500 character shards for $20. Anyways, I think we have gone through the end of all of the offers. Yep. And I just want to say, I got to give credit to where credit's due. I'm looking forward to the Sharon Carter event being coupled with some sort of Captain America costume event. I just think that is fantastic, and I have to say good things when there's good things to say. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.